One of them goes, I don't know, that sounds rather, unsportsmanlike. Yeah, the other one goes, yeah, that's probably not a good thing. Roll snooping.
Probably not a good thing?
Now you may roll snooping.
Snooping. Yeah. Oh, I like this one.
Yes.
I have a D8.
You're in the perfect spot for this.
And I aced it again.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Come on.
Seriously.
I got a total of 10.
Good. Actually, you just gave all three of them an idea, and at the same time, all three of them realized that this is actually not a bad idea, and they're all just vowed to themselves that next year they're going to not only posse up their kids, not only make sure that they bully all the other kids, but also that they're going to get all the eggs and not one of their co-conspirators.
You're a bad
No, wait a minute. Not only have I created a mafia of children, but I have created a backstabbing mafia of children. Dude, I am a frickin' genius!
You are an evil asshole, that's what you are.
My goodness, this seriously, this RP couldn't have gone any better if I planned it.
You could die.
You're so lucky, but Abraham isn't there.
Indeed. And you also notice one other thing. Behind this cunning, backstabbing, conniving act is pure desperation.
Ooh. See, now that doesn't make it so fun.
Yes.
I say to the gentleman, how many times have these people won this competition?
They've won this competition 3 times, but last year they got 2 eggs instead of 1. Lucky bastards.
Now, these special eggs you're talking about, what are they?
Oh, they are sight to behold. They're just beautiful. And their colors are so lifelike, so vibrant. It's almost like... Well,
it's almost like they're alive.
Yes. I mean, they're eggs and, but they're just... Easter eggs. The Easter Bunny gives them.
No. Okay, I understand that, but...
Also note that these people say the Easter Bunny gives these eggs without a shred of doubt.
Guys, we need to kill ourselves an Easter Bunny.
So, these eggs... Now, I have another question. This might sound a little strange, but... These eggs you speak of, what happens to them after they're found?
Oh, we keep them. They're too pretty to eat, and we just keep them.
Do any of y'all have any?
No. I had one once. One of the guys says the fellow with the revolver, with the smoke leg says. Sorry, the revolver says that. My kid had one once. It was real pretty. I mean, real pretty, and it was really. Never mind that. He just
No.
But yeah, it was real darn shame that it just upped and went one day.
Yeah.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is to try and make him say what he was trying not to say. So I'm gonna be like, hey, we're all friends here. You guys have done me a service, so I want to help you out in any way I can. Tell me a little bit more about this egg. Maybe I can give you some pointers or some advice of some sort.
Well,
and that's my persuasion.
Oh yeah, don't bother rolling this.
Okay.
He just says, well, I had a game leg that really didn't game. I had this weird pains in my leg that wouldn't go away, and the doc says it was some kind of pain in the bone that only grows worse. And then I actually bought one of those elixirs from one of those hucksters, and well. Dang if I'm not telling the truth, the day after, I was fit as a fiddle. It actually worked. It goddamn worked.
The elixir from a huckster worked to cure your leg.
The potion,
what was wrong with your leg?
It was, the doctor said it was some kind of arthritis.
Arthritis is bad. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But
you also know that it runs in the families and that it cannot be cured.
Yeah. And you've had no pain in that leg ever since?
Nope. Well, there was the one time when my missus stepped on my toes, but that was it. And that wasn't the right thing. That was just temporary pain.
So... Okay. You gentlemen have been more than helpful, and I appreciate you making sure that I'm okay. I mean, it gladdens my heart to see such caring and awesome gentlemen as yourselves, and I appreciate everything.
You want...
What?
Oh, shucks, you're way too kind. It was nothing. Just being a good neighbor. Still want a coffee?
Oh. Yes, I would love one, but I actually have an important matter to get to. I've got some, this little device has given me an idea for another device that I've been trying to create. So that's why I paid you, gentlemen, because you gave me an idea yourself. You can be proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to go because I got to get back to my lab, and if I don't, well, the device is going to escape my mind, and you know how these things go.
Yeah, sure. Now, make sure you're sure. Yeah. Now, you be careful not to get anywhere too close to any building. We don't want to fall it on top of you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. And as you speak, a few other concerned citizens run up and just try to figure out what happened there. And you make your escape in the ensuing confusion.
This was so far. Acavarius has not only escaped the house, like awesomely, I might add, but he has escaped the noose with one hell of a persuasion roll.
The noose. Now, you're walking. My apologies. So you're walking away as fast as you can from the scene of the crime. As luck would have it, you're running into a group that is headed towards the scene of the crime. To the scene of the crime. And that's consisting of Minion, the nice preacher man, and the hunter.
Yes.
One of them is staring intently at the ground, following what seems to be a trail of rabbits.
And Abraham has a glowing gun.
Oh yes, Abraham's gun is alight.
Oh, that's fun. Alright, so I walk up to the group, and I'm going to tell them what happened. I'm not going to lie to them, because they're the group, and I sort of trust... Well, I trust, Abraham and the rest of them, and Minion, well, I can trust him, I guess.
As far as you can trust death.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but I tell Abraham and the rest of the group what happened. But in a very low voice so that nobody else but the group can hear.
All right.
Well, of course, Abraham first react like where donations have you been? But as soon as he hears you were in trouble and whatnot, he looks somewhat And of course, he thinks the story of a randomly collapsing house is very suspicious.
Suspicious?
Yes.
Yeah. And what I tell him is, what I think, to be honest, I think that whatever that thing was had something to do with that house because it dove into the cellar. Mm-hmm. I did not see it in the cellar, and then the house started collapsing on me. If that don't bode suspicious, I don't know what does.
Think that monster set a trap for you?
I think that monster is more than meets the eye.
He's a transformer.
We're in the middle of tracking it, so I hope we're gonna get some answers soon.
Alright.
Good. One thing, we kind of should stay away from that house because I just had to work my mojo and try and convince those guys not to shoot me. Okay?
Alright. We understand.
However, fortune does not favor you, for the tracks eventually lead straight to that house. You also find another pair of tracks which is very interesting, namely a pair of boots which a pair of shoes which are very familiar, and as you look around you realize why it is. You find not only the tracks of the rabbit suddenly headed straight for that empty house, but you also notice the footfalls of the footprints of Acavius Mordekaiser.
And then Abraham says, "I reckon this is the house you were talking about."
The house itself is a pile of timber. Right now, around it are about a dozen menfolk walking around it, trying to figure out why it suddenly went flat, and if somebody is trapped inside of it. There's a lot of "hello, a stranger" being called, and just make sure that nobody is actually still underneath it. And eventually one of the smarter guys goes, "Oh, right, stop shouting, you all. We need to listen if you can hear him." Everybody quiets down, and he calls down into the pile of wood, feeling rather silly. "Hello, a stranger. If you can hear us, just holler, or tap, or anything." And then there's deathly silence.
Abraham whispers to the rest of the group. You reckon perhaps that critter dug under the house? Or at least what was left of it?
John just shrugs. He's not very keen on thinking about that right now.
I wonder why.
Yeah, well, what's up with this coward, eh?
Not a coward. Never a coward. Now, let's see.
There only was a way we could get it out into the open where we could catch it.
Well, the problem is collapsed. So unless you can figure out a way to get it out of the house without, arousing suspicion, I suggest we don't go near that house.
Abraham suddenly gets a slight grin, and he says, "I have a theory.
Oh, shit.
Whatever this weird dragon is trying to kill you," and he points at Mordekaiser. "So, if you were to go to the ruins over there, might try to do it again. But this time, we're here to help.
Oh,
So
dear
maybe
word.
you could lure it out for us." I hope
You just see
We'll
Mordecai.
be right behind you.
You just see Mordekaiser lift up his hand to his face and drag it down his face. You know, Abraham, I don't know what's worse. The fact that it sounds like a good idea or the fact that I want to do it.
I think it's the best plan we got. Like I said, we're not gonna catch it if it stays below ground. So we gotta lure it out somehow. And I reckon, yeah, you're the best lure we got. No offense.
I'm the best. Wow, I didn't know we had a fishing pole here. What are we fishing for, bass?
No, there's no time to around. I'm dead serious here.
You're the one who called me the lure.
Right, but like I said, we gotta lure it out into the open.
Alright, hold on one sec, guys.
Now, let's see. Yes. John probably has a question for the group.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Not of course that. Not of course like that. Not as.
What
not
the
as. Yeah, what the heck are you doing, guys? That thing is not normal. It's not of this world.
That's why we wanna. That's why we wanna catch it, so it can't hurt any more folks.
Please.
Okay.
The other question is, John faced the rabbit alone, and it did not go for his throat.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's intriguing.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you think it will go for Akavarius Mordekaiser?
Yeah,
trying to kill it. Him, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's trying to kill me.
That's at least Abraham's theory.
Alright. So, how do you set up your trap?
Well, what I've got to figure out a way to explain why I'm back, obviously.
You could just let Abraham do the talking. I think he's the least suspicious one.
Yeah, the man with a glowing gun is the least suspicious. Really?
Miracle worker. I think news travels around small towns pretty quickly. I think people have already caught on that he's the one who healed the injuries of the deputy.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So they probably know he's some sort of holy man / miracle worker, whatever.
You know that wizards and witches are burnt at the stake in this place? In general?
Yeah. He's not a witch!
Of course not.
Preacher. Stuff like that. Well, not literally a preacher, but still, he does the work of God.
He's a preachery witch?
A preacher witch? No. And a
Preachy bastard.
warlock, thank you very much.
I think let's see how well things go for you.
Okay, so
I'm hoping
Be my guest. Do the talking, Akavarius. Or, Abraham.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. And Abraham just walks towards the people there, and says, "Now, I know you folks are trying to help, but I don't think it's a very good idea to get near those ruins, because me and my friends are at the moment tracking."
What the heck is that? One of them interrupts and points at your glowing rifle.
Just an old man. Oh no! Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What kind of sword?
He just waves his away. That's a light glowing rifle. Listen to me.
Wait.
You're
a warlock? You're a warlock, one of them says?
Actually, can I suppress the light? I think I can, right?
You can end it.
Yeah, I just end the spell, and it says, breaking pardon, would a warlock be carrying around this? And I just take out my pocket Bible.
He could be a fake, one of them says.
You bite your tongues. You bite your tongue, son. I'm doing the Lord's holy work.
Alright, you may first roll persuasion to convince them that you're not a warlock.
Which lord? The one from above or below?
God damn.
It's the middle of the night. A man with a glowing gun walks up to you and starts talking. Yeah.
And Abraham just like starts saying a prayer which is applicable in that situation to like show his faith and whatnot.
Okay, that's a good one. You're getting a few bonuses for that.
A 1 and a 6. I think I'll take a 6. Re-roll.
You sure?
No, take the one.
The one is will be hilarious.
8 in total.
Alright. They, oh my. Wait, he healed Charles. Charlie, one of them says. Wait. Wait. They look at you and say, Are you with Missionary Paulson? One of them says.
I'm with the Lord Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm just one of his faithful followers.
A sigh of relief comes around. Well, it's great to have you. It's great to have you, Father. Don't worry about. We'll arrange everything.
No, if you please just lend me your ear, because there's something I'm trying to.
Sure. Oh yeah, well, sure, Reverend Father. Yeah. What do you want?
Normally he'd say he's not a reverend, but yeah, he's trying to save time, so he'll just ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, now, like I was trying to explain, me and my friends here are chasing, are tracking a very dangerous creature, and we have reason to believe that it's hiding in the ruins over there. So I'd like you folks.
They all take a step back.
As soon as possible, because this place might be dangerous.
They look at you, they go, sure, that's a good idea. And they,
we'll take
hang on guys, I'm getting a call.
And they actually just leave as many of the lit torches that they've brought with them behind for you to use however you see fit, and quickly scurry off. Okay, after, of course, saying if you need anything, just holler.
And Abraham thanks them and sends them on their way.
And they're quite happy to leave you to hunt whatever dangerous critter you say is running around.
And I just look to the rest of the group and say, there, town folk taken care of, Mr. Mordekaiser, it's your turn now.
I nod and I walk up to the house, or the ruins of the house. Now, who was the one that was staring intently at the ground?
I think that would be John, the resident tracker.
Okay,
But he is currently taking a call. So.
Yeah, I know.
I'm back now.
Ah, good.
Okay, good. So I wave John over to where I am.
He of course follows.
And I bring him over to where the ruined house is, and I tell him, all right. I bring him. I'm actually going to bring him over to the window so that I can show him where the cellar was, or where the window was, I should say.
It's now a big pile of timber. Yes.
Yeah, everything has
so
collapsed,
I can
right?
show him.
Yes.
Yeah, but I've got to do it from where I saw it.
All right.
Okay.
And then?
So I'm gonna show him. So I was looking in the window. It was right over there in that pile right there, and it went down into the cellar. Now, I don't know if we can move enough of the lumber to get into the cellar itself, or if we'd even want to. But that's where it was. That's where it went into the cellar. So, however you track or whatever it is you do your thing. And let us know if you need anything.
Actually, this is a job for Hein.
It is?
He has got endless stamina.
That's true.
You can do the
Well, I'm
heavy
gonna
lifting.
I'm gonna give it a try anyway. So I'm assuming if Dries is better, hang on, better
than you.
fitting for better to carry out the task. John can just fail right away.
No, you can aid him.
Okay.
Simply put, aid him, and that's fine.
Okay. Well, he looks at the pile.
Let me just think of something quite quickly. Why did you all roll me a lore test?
I can
Wow.
do that.
That's
Do that too.
Woo! I'm suddenly rolling a lot better. 6 and the 2, that's 8 in total. There we go.
Huh.
Oh, nice.
Too
You
fast.
made it.
Okay. Let's see if I make it.
I'm knowledgeable.
Hey, look! I aced that.
Nice.
I got a
I aced
5.
it again.
That's
So
11 for you.
Yeah, 4 plus 4 plus 3.
11.
8.
I have a
11,
5.
a 5.
I don't care about lore.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Come on, brain, work with me. Yes. For Hein, you think it probably ain't in the inside of the cellar, and it probably ain't in the side of the cellar, or it's dead. So it's going to take an hour or two to actually dig out the cellar, and by the time you've disturbed all manner of then it's just a lot of work.
Actually, have we checked
For John,
the tracks?
Yeah,
never mind.
no, actually for John, you see that the tracks are heading into the pile of lumber, and you know that as the moment that somebody starts tugging on the wood, there's a big chance that it will disturb the very fragile trails that are inside of the cellar. Digging it out probably ain't the smartest thing to do.
Personally,
One of the things that you could do is make a circle around it and see if you could find any tracks that lead outwards.
Okay, so he tilts his head
That,
inside.
or put up a trap, which is actually a
I
smart
thought we
plan.
were just gonna lure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, John, you see...
Probably ain't in there. You don't collapse a building on top of yourself unless you're suicidal.
Okay, well, you see John...
I'll do it.
Or can
You'll
dig
see John
below
tilting
ground.
his head from side to side, and he'll just go like, "Partners, I don't think we're good off digging that thing. It'll disturb the tracks. But if we'll surround the place, we can try and find a set of tracks that lead out, or we can set up a trap, lure the thing out."
Suggestion, lure it out.
Yeah, he nods at the priest.
Not a priest.
The witch.
The witch.
Right. So what are you going to do? Tie bacon to Mordekaiser and see if the bunny is carnivorous?
I think that would readily attract coyotes.
No,
Yeah.
what we have to do is dress Mordekaiser up as a sexy bunny lady. That always works.
Yep.
This is not Looney Tunes.
Not?
It's not.
You're chasing rabbits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very quiet.
All right. Well,
And I love how they're just deciding everything about what I'm going to be doing.
Yep.
well,
You're the bacon.
how
It's the other way around now, huh?
shoes on a foot, hombre. You're just going to send Arcavius off into the darkness and watch him and wait for him to find something.
I actually think it's a good idea to check around the building, see if there's any more tracks leading away from it, because I don't think we've done that. So I think that's wise to do that first.
Yeah, that's what John suggested too. So
All right.
might be for the best.